Collective, welcome back to Sunday Vibes. I'm back. I'm alive. I'm good. I'm happy. I had to take a few days for myself. I was over in South Florida, okay, on a mini vacation, okay. I had to. But we're back. I hope you guys had a great weekend so far. And we're going to talk about an energy here that's pretty, coming through pretty strongly. So I got this download about whoever resonates here. Of course, remember these are general, not all will resonate. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. Energies could be vice versa, okay, meaning I could be talking about you or somebody around your energy. And genders can be reversed, okay? It could be male or female. It'll be different for all of you, so please place your energy where you see fit. Okay, thank you guys so much for your patience. Thank you for your beautiful, wonderful comments. I still have been looking at the comments and stuff like that, and I just I brought my cards with me, but I just wasn't feeling like doing a reading out there. And I just told myself, you know what, I'm just gonna take this vacay in and really fully enjoy it, and I did. So I'm just glad to be back now. And it's like I need a vacation for my vacation, but I'm here to do a reading because I know it's been quite a few days, okay? So, alright. Let's do this. So, the download that I was getting, okay? There's somebody in your energy, for whoever this resonates with, that is very, very protective. This is not someone that you have interacted with on the physical. If you did, it was quite brief. Okay, so I'm not talking about no exes today at all. Okay, I know sometimes you guys see certain cards and you feel like it's not a karmic, it's not their karmic, it's an ex, it's your ex. You know, if you want to take it that way, that's you. But today, I'm really not talking about nobody's ex here. Okay. This is somebody that you have some sort of connection with, that you guys both dream of each other. You either met like online or in person somewhere, but it was brief. But whatever this encounter was, however that came to be, left a huge impact. And it's because you guys have a deep connection that hasn't been explored here. Okay, so I'm talking to those who get dreams about this person, you get downloads about this person, you get signs and synchronicities about this person. You may have asked for signs and synchronicities to confirm if this is your person. Vice versa, I'm also this person as well. Okay, I do feel like this person already feels like you're theirs because of the connection they feel towards you. And it's because this person has some sort of plan, strategy on how to go about this. Okay? You guys may live in two different places as far as like distance. There may be something about work here that could be preventing this person from taking some time to invest in you right now. There may be some healing or something cycling out of this person's life that has to be completed before they come to you. It could be all of the above, but there's something here where there's a reason why this hasn't come together. So this connection that I'm talking about has to do with divine timing. And there is spirit working behind the scenes when it comes to the both of you. Now, remember, we do have free will, so this person can decide to make the move on you or not. I do feel like they've been in that Two of Pentacles energy, weighing the pros and cons. I do feel like this person may be, looking at, I don't know if they're entertaining anyone else, but they could be wondering, well, what if I, talk to somebody that's closer to me or around me, but then they go back to, I don't want to see this other person be with someone else, or it would like crush me because I've been wanting to come towards this person. The thing is that this person is trying to control, I feel, the timing of this meeting between you and them. And this has to do with divine timing. So there's something maybe this person is still trying to understand also when it comes to this connection, when it comes to you. So I do feel like if this person, like, let's say, even if you guys like went out, right? They finally made that move and you guys went out and they saw somebody talking to you, let's say what, like while they went and got you a drink or while they went into the restroom or whatever. They had to step away for a second because of a work call. If they found like somebody talking to you, I just, and I don't think they're typically like this. It's because of the connection you guys have. Like, this person would be very protective over you. Like, they would not take kindly to somebody trying to pick you up. It would just like trigger them in a way. I don't think they're gonna beat the person up, but like, because that would be excessive. It doesn't feel like they would beat the person up, but they would definitely be in protection mode. Like, hey, buddy, like, back off. Even if it's just a stare or look. I almost feel like this person is never like this. Like, you just bring out a protective energy out in this person. Maybe this person feels like they have to protect you, defend you. I don't know. It's like, I do feel like this person feels a responsibility to protect you, to be your guardian. And it may be coming across that way because this may be a spiritual thing. Like, they have a spiritual contract with you that means protection, something about protection when it comes to you. But they have to make the choice first to be in that contract with you. And I feel like that's why they're getting so many signs and synchronicities when it comes to you, because Spirit is trying to guide this person towards you. But there may be some things that they have to relinquish control of. Maybe this person is a little fearful of change. They're used to being in control of things in their life, as far as how things pan out or go. I mean, they're smart enough to know that unpredictability does happen in life, but it's almost like it challenges them when that happens. So let's get into this a little further and see where this is going and who this person is for you. Okay. Yeah, we do have somebody that's focused here. It says, you inspire me to do things for you. I hope you like my surprise. So you see what I mean? They feel already like responsible to be a certain way. Like, you inspire them to be a certain way with you. And I don't think that this person has been with someone that inspires this level of protection, or maybe even like spoiling you, taking care of you, or something like that. Or, just doing something nice for you, no matter how big or small. And then we have nature. I enjoy the outdoors and connecting with all forms of life. It helps to nurture my soul. They may be preparing some sort of outdoor thing that you guys can do together. Like, it could even be like a picnic. They may want to romance you. Okay? And they're very protective also, I feel, because they're already, there's a planner. Like, they're already they're visualizing this, which is also manifesting this. And they already have this like plan of, okay, this is going to be my person. So when we get together, I would like to, go all out for this person, whether it's a simple go all out or, however. I almost feel like it's a little bit of both. Like, you can have a picnic and he'll buy you like an expensive bottle of wine or something like that, if he's a wine connoisseur. It's like something like that. Okay, or you guys could, maybe go to a picnic or horseback riding. I do feel like this person likes to be in nature. They may like animals. It could be something like a zoo or something like that. But then also it could also be taking you to a cooking class, or sip and wine. What is it? Sip and wine and sip, something like that, where you do art and you drink wine. Could be something like that as well. Doing something maybe outside of the norm, something creative. So I do feel like I said, this person feels like you are part of their future. So they're protecting this future they see with you, but at the same time, I heard something about impending. Impending. So, so I don't know. Let's see. Let's see here. And I was getting a song before I hit record, and I can't remember. But it had to do with, again, protection. Alright, let's see here. One more shuffle here, Spirit. Yeah, they haven't shown you because I see a mask here. Yeah. See, dreams. I love meeting you here. I can feel how connected we really are. But it says playing a role, acting out of character, not being authentic. Meaning they're not showing you yet that they feel this or they know this. Okay, for some of you, you can't see this person's face in your dreams. And maybe you haven't met them yet. But for others of you, they're not showing their cards here to anyone else about what is going on beneath the surface here between you and them. It's like their innermost secret. And I heard it's seductive, it's mysterious, it's passionate, it's intriguing, it's alluring, it's so there's so much curiosity, magnetism, attraction. It's like two souls seducing each other from a distance, and in the dream state, it's like so. It's like, how can you explain that to anybody? So you're like, there's little secret here for now, because a lot of this is happening in the dream state. We have affair. This person may be with someone, okay, and this may feel like an affair to this person, is what I'm feeling here. Karmic male. So this is probably someone that is in the energy of ascending. We're going to see. Yeah. Look, they're with someone. It says dark influencer. One will consume the other into darkness. The only way out is in. So yes, this is someone that has to go within. So they could be with someone that will be the catalyst to this person's growth. Okay? They may be with someone that cheats on them. Okay? And something here is trying to teach this person a lesson. So with this person, you saw how we saw facade. With whoever they're with, they're not being their true authentic self, because they're in a karmic energy with a karmic, is what I'm getting here. But they have to go within. The only way out is in. Okay? Exactly. Spiritual warrior. So they have to fight the good fight to get out of this energy. Okay? So they're clearing out karma in this karmic male energy. Okay? So they have to find their way out of this. But this is good with spiritual warrior being here. It says, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, divinely guided and protected. So they have to find their inner power here. And I feel like that's where you come in. You're helping this person out of a dark space, out of a self-limiting mindset also. Okay? Before our awakening, we can be in, karmic male or female energy. And the only way out of that is going within and awakening to 15:15 on the clock. 6:6. Learn those hard lessons. And usually it takes a pretty bad karmic cycle with someone, whether it's a friend or a family member or a relationship, um, to snap out of these cycles. With spiritual warrior here, though, this is really good. This is somebody understanding their power, okay, is what I'm getting. And they're going to have to fight a spiritual warfare here. Wow. Yeah, this could be somebody famous, guys. 1555. It says, star quality, you are meant to shine, destined to be seen and known. Now, they could be destined to be seen and known, or they may be famous, male or female. Okay? So, if somebody's in the industry here, obviously there's a lot of dark energies in the industry, so that would be why they need to wear a facade to try to fit in to certain realities. But you came in as a beacon of light here, to shine light on whatever it is that they're in, and the energy that they're in, how to transmute this energy into their higher self. That's what I'm getting here. So it's no wonder they would hang on to you in a way. Remember, you inspire this person. So meeting you is like you're the light at the end of their tunnel. Okay? Like you're pulling them out of something just by the interaction you're having with this person on a 5D level. Some of you may speak of things like that on your social media or on a platform or whatever you do, for some of you. But others of you, this could be in the dream state. You're meant to be a beacon of light in this person's life because they're in their shadow with people around them. So there's an understanding that needs to be had here, an understanding as well. What's behind that? Yeah, vacation, time to spend some much needed time together. Okay? And you see how, like, all smiles here. Okay, the sun's shining. We have water and the rainbow back here, representing like 10 of cups energy or purification energy. Okay, light. Yeah, Southern style. Keeping it simple, going with the flow. Mutual admiration, interest, integrity, empathy, and respect. See, so it's not a bad person. They got a little lost here with someone that is mirroring something that they need to learn. So somebody here is triggering their shadow here. But they have to learn to surpass this. And then I feel like that's also why you came in, why Spirit brought you to cross paths with this person. Because you're the beacon of light. You are mirroring their higher self. Okay, so they have two things to go by to learn this lesson, the shadow and the light. Whoever this karmic is represents their shadow, and you represent their light. And they don't need to understand the balance here within themselves so that they can manifest balance, around them. And also see people for who they really are. This is about self-reflection here, self-analyzation. But this is a good person. They need to obviously understand self-love. Yeah, we have boss woman. I work diligently, I move silently and swiftly. I am creative and innovative. They may see you as someone like this. You may be in this energy. Yeah, divine feminine. Exactly. You are reaching the pinnacle, understanding your worth and value. So they see you in a highlight. They see you as someone that understands your worth and value. And this person wasn't understanding their worth and value. So you make this person question why they get involved in these types of situations. So you're a mirror to them. But they're not taking it in a defensive way. They're actually learning. Okay? So they know that whatever situation is here, is not good. Yeah, you're definitely a temptation here for this person. Okay, but this person's very grounded. See, I'm here for you in every single way. Let's build something together. Okay? And yeah, they're having confrontations or arguments with someone they're at odds with. At odds, someone's not happy about the change and growth that is taking place within you. So within them, somebody's not happy that this person is going through some sort of change, because they're becoming more like oil and water. Like before, this karmic had influence over this person, and now you're the one that is having a positive influence over this person, meaning they're no longer getting along, they're no longer seeing eye to eye. This person is growing and understanding that this person was not meant to be there forever, and that wasn't their person. Okay, so you came in like I heard like a saving grace, like an earth angel, that beacon of light, and it's helping this person understand the kind of connections they actually want to make. This is somebody very empathic here, and you mirror that empathy. But that person, whoever they're with here, does not mirror the kind of person they are. So this is somebody that have to understand their worth and have to understand boundaries with certain people, because I feel like they could be a giver. Okay, someone very empathic, very understanding, and maybe even very forgiving of certain things, because they may see people as, okay, they are who they are, but maybe they'll change, and you know what I'm saying? We can't change anybody. They have to change on their own, and that's if they want to. And I feel like naturally, this is one person that wants to evolve, but didn't know that they didn't know that there was another way, or a different way to go about life till you came along. Okay? And they're actually a spiritual warrior, and which I'm getting you are as well. Okay, this could be a light worker that's understanding who they are. Exactly, there's the protection. I am always here for you. There is nothing or no one that can ever change that. Okay, they feel a sense of like guardianship or protection towards you. Yeah, prosperity. Success is a part of your purpose. You're aligning with what's rightfully yours. So this could be someone very prosperous as well, because we have famous here. And yeah, and they're watching. Spy, taking closer look, getting more information, hidden truth coming to light. They could also be spying on this person too, if there's an affair going on here. Yeah, this is an admirer. And Mr. Right, or Mrs. Right. It says, you have ignited a fire within my soul that knocks me off my feet. I know you are the one for me. Let me show you that real man still exists. Okay? And Mrs. Right. There you go. So Mr. and Mrs. Right, two people that admire each other, says, you've made me believe in love again. I see your true spirit. I admire your authenticity and charm. I open myself up to you. I feel like you both admire each other here and respect each other. Okay? You could be a social introvert. You like your me time. You can both be this way as well. But you like to socialize. And we have Starseed here. Activating deeply encoded encryptions, wisdom, and spiritual gifts to utilize for a higher divine purpose. There you go. You're helping activate this person. Yeah, we have growth, we have envy, and we have illness here. Somebody could be dealing with spiritual sickness, flu, headaches, or something more severe. Okay, this is giving, because of the activation, spiritual illness. So somebody may be feeling tired. They may be feeling like flu-like symptoms, and I feel it's because of this activation. You may be feeling this too as well, or you were for a few days. Yeah, this is a secret admirer, and once again, public eye. It says public figure, influencer, celebrity, producer, entertainment industry, actor, actress. I may have not said anything yet, but I find you irresistible. I love the way you carry yourself. This is definitely somebody famous in the public eye watching you. Okay? Now, this may be somebody that had a child with someone with pregnancy here. I'm not sure. It says either you or someone else might be pregnant at this time. Unplanned, unexpected surprise. So, that may be something that happened there. Yeah, we have spiritual warfare. We have regrets. But we also have affair here. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, watching, groom. This is somebody that sees themselves with you. Okay, it says, I am the luckiest man alive. I can't wait to marry you. I knew it the first time I laid eyes on you. And they are secretly watching you. This person is on a computer. Okay, but we have spiritual warfare here. And regrets. And what I feel they regret is being involved in a situation here, because I feel like shit's hitting the fan with somebody here, and there is a pregnancy, and then we have regret. So I don't know. So let's see what is going on here. And the reason I get into the details of what's going on in their life is so you know why things get, take a while to get to you. There's healing involved, there's learning a lesson involved, clearing out karmas involved, there's understanding what's happening in their own life. And of course, if this is a celebrity, this is something and let's say you're not, this is a big step for this person. This is different. So let's see here. I mean, of course, you see a lot of celebrities dating people that are not celebrities now more than ever. So it's not like it's impossible, but, it's just a matter of where they're at mentally, because, some celebrities are too in their ego to go there, to not date someone that's also a celebrity. But this is not giving an egotistical person. This is actually somebody quite empathic, quite loving. And I could just tell because they're not triggered by your energy. They admire you. And they actually are learning and inspired by you. So it didn't rub them the wrong way. Your energy does not rub this person the wrong way. So let's see here. So it's not all about, what other people may say or think about this person coming towards you. Because I feel like they don't care about that. I mean, the thought could have crossed their mind. But I just feel like this person is not, and maybe that's why they got involved in this situation. Maybe it just made sense in the industry they're in. But they're realizing that that's not what's going to make them happy at the end of the day. There's something there's a very hard lesson to be learned there that's going on in their life. I don't know the details of it, but something's going on there. Yeah. There's conflict over an affair. Okay, so obviously the shit's hitting the fan. 10 of Pentacles. This person is wealthy. Okay. They are famous. They are a celebrity. Alright. They have a solid foundation. Judgment on this dark influence connection that they're in. Okay, so a judgment call here. This person's going to heed the call here, I feel here. They might have gave somebody a second chance, and maybe that's the regret, a little while back. Yeah. Spiritual warrior with the 7 of Wands. Absolutely. There you go. This person is very protective. They may not understand why. But I feel like God is putting this person in your path because they feel you need someone like this to protect you. This is not a weak person. This is somebody very protective. But I also feel like they're understanding their own personal power. Yeah, the Lovers with affair and the Five of Swords. There's definitely arguments over an affair here. Three of Swords. Yeah. I heard broken home. This is somebody that they like to invest and build a solid foundation with someone. They don't like to be in a broken home environment, or that's not what they saw when they got involved in a relationship. And unfortunately, it's because somebody here, obviously with Karmic Male and Three of Swords, they have to heal something that comes from their family line. So this person could be healing old family, wounds, cycles, okay? Especially as a starseed, as a light worker. This is the generational curse breaker in their family. So, of course, they're going to feel a little different. You already know that. They're meant to do things differently, not follow the typical path, the tried and true path. They're meant to go off the beaten path. And being with you, yes, it is off the beaten path for this person. But it's the right path for this person. They have to surpass, if at all, any outside forces against it, or any fears that they have about it, or any egotistical things that they tell themselves about it. If they're worried about appearances or like what other people say or think. I'm not getting that from this person, but it could be something that surfaces from time to time that they have to analyze and understand for themselves. Yeah, we have judgment and justice. So, yeah, spirit is definitely on this person. And there's definitely justice for an affair here that was had. Ace of Cups, spiritual warrior. They're here to protect and defend this love. There you go. They're here to protect and defend this love. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, divinely guided and protected. Justice. You are this person's justice with the Ace of Cups, and justice here for whatever happened here. Yeah, it was a long-term situation. And like I said, this person, once they're somewhere, they're there for the long haul. Okay? So I feel like they gave this person, a chance to redeem themselves, but clearly this is not a connection for this person. But because we're talking about somebody famous, there may be other things involved, like financial things, especially with the Ten of Pentacles being here. Ace of Wands with the Three of Swords. Definitely somebody cheated. Okay? And they're the ones that have the torch to heal this generational, whatever generational curses or break generational patterns here, karmic patterns. Okay? They've been handed the torch. Nine of Pentacles. That's single energy with justice and judgment. So there you go. And I see somebody slowly moving on to a new beginning. Okay? High Priestess. Yes, they are meant to protect this High Priestess. To love and protect. This is giving honor, respect. And because the High Priestess is connected, she needs a protector in the 5D, not just the 3D. I mean, she needs a protector in the 3D, not just the 5D. Especially if you guys were to come together, if you're not famous, the entertainment industry will try to eat you alive, energy, because they'll be wondering, who the hell are you? You know what I mean? Who is this mysterious person that just pops out of nowhere? And you're the high priestess? Yeah. You're the eye, the unseen eye here. So your intuition is on point here. And you understood that you're a spiritual warrior yourself. Okay? In the spirit here. You understand the spiritual warfare. You have self-love, self-worth. You protect your energy very well. This person may be here to protect you in the physical, and you protect them in the spiritual. Is also what I'm getting here. Yeah. Somebody's still stuck here with the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. There may be money involved here. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. They want to give to you. They want to invest in this new beginning with the Ace of Wands. This person does need to heal their sacral. Okay? Their sacral chakra. Okay, which this person, this karmic, was benefiting from when it came to this person. That's why we have karmic male here. They need to heal something here to balance their sacral. Queen of Pentacles. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, this is the dark influencer. This person may be wealthy as well, but they're under heavy karma with justice and judgment. Because this may be somebody that's obviously in the industry with this person, or somebody that works within the industry. The moon, yeah. You're definitely a spiritual warrior. With the moon and the high priestess? Oh, yeah. And you're definitely helping this person in the spirit realm, in the dream state. Wow. And yeah, this is somebody you like, crushing on, with the moon and the Page of Cups. Yeah, I told you this person is weighing the pros and cons. Seven of Swords. Yeah, this person was sabotaging. Because they just did not understand themselves. We have Strength. Also, I see that you're this person's justice. You're the Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Sun. Yeah, you're connected to the Sun and the Moon. Okay, you're balanced here. You bring the shadow to light. Yes. You bring the shadow to light with Spiritual Warrior, the High Priestess, and the Moon. Okay, you get downloads and truth. You bring the shadow to light for this person. You know how to transmute it as well. Let's get another, let's see here. Yeah, we got the Sun here again. Wow, what's going on over there? Interesting plane. Okay. Thought that plane was gonna crash for a second. Maybe y'all heard that. Sounded like it was going awfully fast and low. Alright. Clarify the Moon and the High Priestess. Yeah, there you go. The Four of Wands. Could be 1111 energy. But you guys have definitely like some sort of spiritual marriage here. This is love. Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, with the High Priestess and the Moon. It's like in the spirit you guys are together. And I do feel like you're helping this person heal something from a distance. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Nine of Pentacles. Okay? So there is distance here. I do feel like this person feels a little bit of agony here. Imagine wanting to be so close to someone that you can't wait to go to bed to dream about them, just to feel them, to touch them, to spend time with them, because you can't do it in the physical for now. There's a sense of want, agony, I don't want to say pressure, but it's like maybe a little bit of anxiety, but like to feel you, to touch you, to be near you. It's like anticipation. Yes. Queen of Swords, Five of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups. I feel like this person, if they didn't make this choice, they would regret it with the Five of Cups. Because you are that Two of Cups that's there, but they're going through something here that they regret being in. They're going through something emotional here. I mean, somebody did have an affair here. And they're also like, it's a failed relationship. Remember, this person doesn't like to, when they get into something, it's for the long haul. They don't just call it quits when there's a little bump in the road. But see, the issue is the other person in their life, it's just not right for them, right? So no matter how many times we forgive someone for affairs or acting a certain way, we cannot change their behavior. So it's either we learn that lesson and we love ourselves and we set boundaries for ourselves and want better for ourselves, or we settle for less than what we deserve, which keeps us in a state of regret, in a state of sadness, depression, because, you know, we're trying to keep it together, but it ain't working. You know what I mean? So it's like, accept the loss of whatever that is to have a better connection with someone else, somebody that actually would make this person very happy. Two people that would make each other very happy. I mean, I see it here. Yeah, the Lovers, Queen of Cups. And there's going to be divine intervention here. Okay? With the Tower. Yeah, and giving to the devil, the Karmic. But we have the Chariot here with the High Priestess. I feel like this person sees that going towards your way is the right way, but they have to defeat something here in order to keep pushing forward. And it's whatever this is here, okay, that they invested in, because they were being maybe too logical with the King of Swords. But whatever this logic is breaking, it's falling. Like, whatever the limited self-belief they told themselves to stay with this connection that they were in or are in, it's all falling apart. Self-limiting beliefs, any traditions that made this person feel like they had to invest. Maybe their parents, you know, were the type of parents that were together forever and they invested in themselves no matter how up and down things got. You know, how many people settle trying to make something work, and through the process it's been more work than happiness. You know what I mean? Like, this person is a starseed. They're meant to break out of that. They have a higher purpose. Alright. So, clarify the Three of Swords. Yeah, temperance. They need more balance, and they're meant to transmute, to balance things out. But yeah, there's anxiety, Nine of Swords. They know they need balance. When the Nine of Swords comes out to me and I see a karmic relationship, that tells me that this person is not in the right frame of mind, because there's somebody creating anxiety for this person. They're in constant energy of, you know, thinking of how to fix it or how to get out of it. What happens if I stay in it? What happens if I leave? You know what I mean? It's a constant state of analyzing over. It's overthinking. And I heard overachieving too. Okay? We're not going to achieve what we wanted to achieve within a situation that wasn't right for us. They can achieve it with you because this is the correct energy to be in, but they have to transmute their own shadow as well and heal. Yeah, because, oh, I invested so much time, but this person got caught cheating, Seven of Swords. So what do I do? Yeah, the Empress with the Knight of Wands, that's that pregnancy. Okay? They also could be nervous because what if I invest in this High Priestess and they end up cheating on me? Because they don't know you with the Knight of Wands and the Empress and break my heart. Yeah. Okay? So here they sit. They feel like, their ships could come in, which is you. They're coming to see you, or however that's going to work out. It is the Nine of Cups. They see it. But they got fears. But it's because they were cheated on. And you're a mystery with the High Priestess and the Moon. But the dreams, the connection is screaming, you're the one. Mr. and Mrs. Right. Five of Wands. Ace of Cups. And this person is very protective of this. But they have to take that leap. Clarify the Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles. I'm getting two things here. Okay? This person definitely wants to invest in you. Okay? Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. That's a new connection. But also what I'm getting is whoever cheated on this person, this child could be someone else's. Okay? Yeah, and that could be a burden. A heavy burden to carry. Yeah. We have the King of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Cups. Yeah. With the World. I don't know if they know yet that this is someone else's child. I feel like they do with the Ten of Wands here. Another celebrity that's a player with the Six of Wands and the Seven of Cups, or highly admired by others with the World. Okay? Or, yeah, crossroads. Closing out a chapter to go towards someone new. Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles. This person is in heavy contemplation. This could also be that a lot of people want this person because they're highly attractive and admired. Okay? But maybe what's a burden is that they don't want this to go public, that this child is not theirs, because everybody thinks that that's their child. There's a lot going on here. So let's say they signed the birth certificate because they didn't know till after the fact. There's going to be like lawyers involved. Shit's going to hit the fan. And this person may be trying to do this stuff in private where it doesn't go public. But, sometimes when you try to hide it so much, it's just so much better if it just all comes out to light. I mean, they had no fault in it. It's not their fault. But they may be trying, this karmic may be trying to protect her own ass or something. There's something going on here. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles. The Hermit. Yeah, you may be manifesting something here with the Magician and the Hermit with the Queen of Pentacles. So you're getting some sort of justice here, I feel. Yeah, strength. So, yeah, with Judgment again. Okay, for your resilience, your strength here, you're manifesting something here. You're very abundant, grounded, wise. You're understanding how to work with your tools. King of Cups. And this person, like, they see you. They admire you. They have genuine feelings here. And again, with the Strength and the King of Cups, this person wants to protect you. I feel like Spirit is giving them signs about this. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Slow and steady. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles with the 4 of coins. That's four of Pentacles. Excuse me, 4 of Swords. Oh my goodness. It's the Knight of Coins, Pentacles that was throwing me off. 4 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. This person is self-reflecting. They need a time of healing, rest, rejuvenation, right, and contemplation. Okay, weighing out the pros and cons. And it's an Emperor. Yeah, there you go. It is an Emperor. And you know how the Emperor, you know, they like to be in control of how their life goes. But when love shows up, you know, it kind of dismantles what this person thought he was going to be building with someone else. It's not going as they planned. Love is not planned. It's unexpected. It's unpredictable. And there's that 5 of Swords. That's what they're going through over here with someone else. Yeah, 7 of Wands. This person may also be protecting you from drama. They want to clear this out before they come to you. Clarify the 4 of Wands. Especially if they're in the public eye. Okay. And this is like some recent thing they're going through with this whole breakup and affair and, I don't know, splitting of assets, understanding whose baby is this. If they were to bring you in and they'll look like they've been having an affair with you. So, especially when we're dealing with the public eye, you know. But we have the 4 of Wands with the Knight of Swords. This person wants to come towards you quickly, but they can't. Hangman. They are dealing with some shit here. Okay? But they see you as the 10 of Cups. And they want to build something with you. 10 of Pentacles. They see it. And they feel like it is destined. The Wheel of Fortune with the 10 of Pentacles. This is also Jupiter energy. Heavy Jupiter energy. Blessings. Okay? I mean, damn. Yeah, and we have it here, 10 of Pentacles. This person is, see, their karma was good, but dealing with this karmic, they have to clear some sort of karma. They have to heal something. This karmic may be draining them financially somehow, and because there's some sort of karmic contract here that they're going to have to clear and fulfill. So something is going to shift, but with you, that's still going to be there. There's still abundance there. Happiness, joy, laughter. Okay, but they are stuck. They want to be here as Knight of Swords, but something is keeping them stuck. Yeah. 6 of Swords, Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands. Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles. This is somebody very charming, very grounded. But there's no communication here because they need to learn a lesson. Okay? They do want to communicate. Or maybe you wish to communicate with this person. Also, what I'm getting with the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands, there's some sort of energy that comes through from you from a distance that somebody feels here. King and Queen of Wands. There's definitely a magnetic pull here. Alright, let's get some messages because this is long. What messages, Spirit? And actually, let me see real quick as far as what's going on with this connection here. What is going on? Yeah, stop repeating the same thing again. Exactly. It's this cycle that they need to break out of. Yeah, they may feel like you are lucky because they feel like a caged lion. Okay, used for a show. No matter how, you know, their health may be depleting here. We did see illness, or they may feel drained, tired. Okay, wearing a mask, having to act a certain way, or you know what I mean. And I mean, that is the industry there. But once you have self-love, self-worth, understand yourself, there's another way to go about it. You know, where this person isn't being taken for granted or depleted, but in their power, no matter who's hating on them. Okay, there's a lot of arguing going on between them and whoever's around them. Could be about that affair, but it's also about this person changing. They are changing. They're healing. And they will go through an ascension. This is very protective energy. Strength, King of Cups. Emotional about the way they protect. Okay? This is, like I said, this is somebody that can, if their emotions are triggered by somebody talking to you, they will protect. They will roar like this lion. Like, that's mine. Okay? They are protective. Tell me more on this situation with the Karmic. Exactly. Better alone than in bad company. Yeah, I dare to declare my love. This person, look at, they got a ring. This person's falling in love. The King of Cups with this. Oh. And they're very abundant with that dragon there. Yeah, do not push me. With better off alone than in bad company. Yeah, this person, in Five of Swords, they're being pushed. Whoever that Karmic is. Again, there's some sort of contract here. Something they signed. It could be financial. Somebody, yeah, exactly. Don't turn back. There you go. I was going to say somebody may be trying to push them into marriage, but they don't want to marry this person. Yeah, no justification needed for walking away. Exactly. Yeah, dopamine, dopa go. I'm a fucking unicorn. I'm out. Yes. Exactly. Tired of arguing. Turn your tongue 7 times in your mouth before speaking. This person keeps arguing with this person. This Karmic. Exactly. Do not disturb regeneration and progress. I don't care if you don't like me. Yeah. So you may see that this person hasn't posted a lot lately. It's because they're taking care of themselves. They're getting in touch with their inner child again. This person may like to run. They may have a dog. Okay? They are taking care of themselves. So, yeah. They could have walked away already or in progress. I mean, the first card that came out was a fair with the Five of Swords. So, I don't feel like they're talking to each other right now. They're healing. Yeah. Yep. Party in your heart. Okay. They're remembering a time where they were more carefree. Okay, what memories comfort us. Okay, letting their inner child just kind of be. I feel like this was very restrictive, whatever connection they were in here. Yeah, they were feeling like locked up, tied up. See, and with you, they feel strong and confident. And protective, like they can protect you. With this other person, they felt locked up, abused, and used for their looks or their, their popularity, okay, what they can do, or how other people see them and view them. I feel like somebody here wanted to be with this person because of their status. It made them look better, that it made that karmic that they were with look better. Yeah, the die is cast. So meaning there's no going back once there's a move made here. They're sleeping on it. Okay, so they may not be talking to this person, but they're sleeping on something because they're not okay in that connection. There's no growth there, and you are here. Yeah, this is there. Whatever you guys have going on is bigger than whatever this is going on with between this person. Yeah, don't be fooled by my appearance. My soul is resplendent. Okay, in the world, not of it. They have a beautiful soul. And they're more than just their looks, is what I heard. Even though in this card, obviously, we have like this ugly thing. I feel like this person looks good, and maybe people are attracted to this person because of their looks, but they're so much more than their looks. Okay. It feels like there's a lot of energies that like to attach themselves to this person and leaves this person drained. Because this is somebody very giving of their time, their energy, their resources. But they have been drained in this industry. A lot of energy, vampire energy around this person. People that, especially with unhealed sacral chakra here. People are just taken and taken and taken because this person is abundant. Not just in finances, but in energy. And they are drained. Boundaries need to be set for sure. With you, it's like re-energized, protective, just emotions just flowing, rejuvenated, regenerated. Like, it's different. Yeah, cool, relax, everything is fine. That's that hangman with I dare to declare my love. So they know once they make the move, that's it. They're sleeping on it, okay? But there's a lot going on here, so patience is needed, definitely. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Whoa, that fell. I saw back to basics and yeah. So what have you failed? See, that's like a fear of going back to basics, square one. Disappointed in themselves for failing at something. It's like now I have to start from the beginning because I chose the wrong person, I invested in the wrong person, I took the wrong path. But at the end of the day, they're going to learn something major here. You know what I mean? They get down on themselves. Because like I said here, this is somebody that when they get into a relationship is long term. They like to work things out. But clearly with whoever they're with, this is not something workable. With the state of mind that this karmic is in, the karmic they're with. This is somebody that needs to surpass this. They're a starseed. So this is very different. And they just need to understand that it's okay to fail. Failure often leads to success. It's a stepping stone to success. It's what's going to teach you what you need for the next, adventure in this path, in this person's path. And with you together, they're going to understand why this didn't work out. That's why it's crazy to hang on to something and try to make it work, because once you relinquish that control and you understand, you let life guide you to where you're meant to be guided to, you're going to see, wow, why that 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups is there with you. Because that's it. Releasing that control. I mean, they're just going to keep feeling like this, caged, if they continue to control an outcome and try to make it fit, try to make it work, try to make it fit, when they could just let it go. And yeah, going towards you is very different, but there's a lesson in that. Not all is as it seems, right? Whatever they chose here, it wasn't what it seemed. It wasn't going to be this thing they had in their head. It's more of a lesson. It's choppy waters. It's all kinds of chaos here. With you, you're the unexpected. Things run smoother with you. They're more natural with you. But you don't live in this environment that they're in. It's a whole nother environment. So they have to figure out how to be with you, but yet still do what they love, maybe. When they're in their power, they will understand this. Okay? I do feel like this person does like what they do, love what they do. They like to be admired for what they do. They have a lot of admirers, because I do feel like this person is very attractive. But they're more than just attraction. They have a very good soul. And they love hard. When they love hard. And they are very protective. Okay? So we do have the Judgment with the Magician. This may be something you want to manifest, if you know who this is, which I feel like you do. But you remain in your power here. And I do feel like you are helping this person in the spirit realm, in the dream state, see something, understand something. But I do feel like this person is supposed to protect you in the physical, and you protect them in the spiritual. That's what I'm getting here. This person may also have a lot of protection around them because they are in the public eye. Let's see here. Let's get a few of these. Yeah, we have faithful, loyal, and true. Trust in God's timing. This is not just a karmic male meant to be a karmic male. They're meant to surpass this karmic energy. They're very interested in you. And they're very respectful. There you go. Remember, Southern style, good morals and values. You guys mirror this. Long term. Yeah, this is a person that they know they're going to be with you. And it's going to be long term. I'm rejecting other love offers. Okay? So they may be already, people may already be like on this person's dick or vag, but they don't want anybody else. They already feel it here. They already got feelings here. They caught feelings here. Strong feelings here. They've been holding them back because of whatever they're going through here. And they want to run to you with that Knight of Swords, but with the Hangman they can't because they're going through something. So I do feel like when you guys finally come together, I feel like you guys will get married in no time. Knight of Swords with the 4 wands, it's gonna be like very clear, like you're the one. I only want you. Yeah. I'm going all out for you. I mean, wow. They're rejecting other love offers. They only want you. And they're going all out for you. Remember, you inspire them to do something for you. They want to do something. They already know, like, your first date. What that's going to look like. Yeah. Fated to meet each other. I heard and I'll be damn if anyone else tries to come between you and I. You got a partner for life here. I'm planning something for us. I can't make it up. Didn't I just say they already have the first date planned out? Yeah. And I'm showing lack of interest because of other circumstances. Okay, like I said, they're going through something. So the first date may be out in nature, out in a boat also I heard. A yacht. This is a risk I'm willing to take. Look at that. Okay? Hello? Planning something? A risk they're willing to take. I miss you when you don't post. So they're watching you online. Okay? And I'm very interested in you. I told you, this person isn't like in their ego about, oh, what would people think? What would people say? I'm famous. They are not. Nope, they don't care. Yeah, I want to love you forever. Aww. Alright, guys, I'm leaving it there. Beautiful reading. Somebody's dream is about to come true, but it's going to take a little time. It's going to take time. A whole lot of precious time. It's going to take patience and time to do it right now. To do it, to do it, to do it, to do it right. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. Alright, guys. Oh, wait. This is amazing. So, I feel like God put this person in your life because God knew, with trust in God's timing, that this is the kind of person that would come out of this karmic energy. God trusts this person to be your one and only, your protector. Because God sees this person's heart and soul. Okay, so they have a little anxiety. But like it says, I'm planning something and this risk is worth taking for. Okay, this is a risk they're willing to take. They're refusing any other, you know, what was it? Any other options, any other lovers. They only want you. They're going all out for you. So I don't know where this is that they're taking you. It could be on a yacht. I don't know. Somewhere outdoors. They're going all out for you. Long term and respectful. So when they take you out on whatever, they're going to be respectful. They're not going to be down your pants. They're going to get to know you and be very respectful. This is beautiful. Anyways, alright. I wish you guys luck, man. That's awesome. This is a good guy or girl, whoever is karmic. Yeah, I mean, it says male there, but it could be female. Okay. Alright. Thank you guys for watching Sunday Vibes, and I'm glad to be back. Glad that you're back with me here, and I'll see you next week for another Sunday Vibes. Of course, I'll be posting throughout the week. So, I'll see you guys then. Peace.